It's time now for the Offendometer. Here's how it works. Teams will take turns getting pictures from the old Offendometer, which is the nice little index of everyone and everything that's made people mad this week. The job of the panelists is to tell us who's the offender, what they did, and who they offended. Let's get it started. Amber and Matt, let's see your offender.
Great.
Who is that man?
He's the man who turned up the heat wherever he is. Causing himself and everyone in the building to sweat.
Ooh, baby.
Listen.
Is that the dude that's running for governor of North Carolina?
Yes, we'll let them answer, and then we'll come to you.
Okay.
It's not his fault. He's smart.
Yeah, he is smart. Okay.
It's the dude who's running for governor of North Carolina. Yeah. I can tell you that.
Very good.
Now, what he did was he was like, fuck South Carolina, North Carolina rules.
That is North Carolina Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson, also known as MAGA's Great Black Hope, or as Donald Trump calls him, Tim Scott. Who did Mark Robinson offend and why?
I thought we had a perfectly fine answer to that question.
Wow, giving him a
We'd like to double down on the wrong answer, please.
The answer, the Girl Scouts of America are mad at Mark Robinson, who's currently running for governor of North Carolina because his wife allegedly stiffed the Girl Scouts for nearly $3,000 worth of cookies.
That's terrible.
That's got to be a record in terms of Girl Scout cookie purchases.
Yeah.
$3,000?
Yeah.
Now, haven't we all felt like stealing $3,000 worth of Girl Scout cookies?
I mean, Thin Mints are delicious. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I love a Thin Mint.
Put them in your freezer, enjoy them forever.
This is on the Girl Scouts.
Oh.
You got to get your money up front.
Yeah, why are you giving the product before you get the bread?
Right.
Also, the Girl Scouts are shady anyway because they charge you for these cookies, then they put a picture of them on the box having a good time with your money, and that's disrespectful. Let's go ahead and complete the headline. The anti-gay devout Christian politician also drew criticism for what hypocritical habit? Oh. Yes, the answer is being a regular at a porn shop.
So he doesn't have the internet?
Right.
Yeah, who's going to porn shops?
Yeah. The carbon emissions alone, just to do all that driving. Just get on.
Why?
What part about community don't you understand?
Exactly.
Right.
Thank you, Matt.
Supporting small businesses.
Right.
Exactly.
But yet stealing from the Girl Scouts.
Exactly. People independently verified that Robinson was indeed a regular visitor of the 24-hour porn shop Gents Video and News,
Oh, yeah.
and that Robinson would stop in as many as 5 nights a week to watch porn videos in a private booth when he worked at a pizza shop nearby. And that's pizza and delivery and porn, a classic combination.
So if you've ever eaten pizza from that place,
Yeah.
Tested.
That's it. Yeah.
When asked about his preferences at the shop, one former clerk who helped Robinson at the shop said, quote, "I know he might have problems with gay people, but I don't think he has a problem with lesbians." Let me tell you.
Hey, Roy, are we allowed to give points to whoever said that?
Okay, Michael and Robin, here's one
Yes,
for you.
finally, yes.
Who's the offender?
Oh, boy.
Okay, so
All right. All right.
this is the person saying, "Leave Britney alone."
First of all, this angle couldn't be worse.
I mean,
Why? This is how men, when you guys take selfies of women, this is how you take them. And then you go, "Is it good?" And you're like, "Oh my God, just forget it. Give me the phone. Give me that phone." I don't know who this is.
You don't know?
I don't actually know.
okay, so that's
Sorry.
Laura Loomer.
Oh, that's her.
That's her. She said if Kamala Harris wins, the smell of curry will permeate the White House, and all calls to the White House will be handled by call centers. Don't get mad at me.
I'm giving you credit. You're reading it in a very don't cancel me tempo.
That's right.
That's it. You're doing great.
And I respect that.
Thank you, Roy.
You are correct. Points for you.
Good job.
You are correct. Give us the tweet. so we can read it properly. Laura Loomer posted a tweet that said if Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris wins, quote, the White House will smell like curry and the White House speeches will be facilitated via a call center.
Okay, I'd like to give some notes. I mean, if you're gonna make a terribly racist joke, this shouldn't be a paragraph.
Right, it's too much.
Yeah.
What do you do? And then they'll call into the White House, but then it'll be a call center. But then when they call there, the people will be like, please hold, you know what I mean? So then they'll have to hang up, and that's America.
And Kamala won't be able to help you because she'll be too busy watching Gandhi.
Who of all people came to Kamala's defense to attack Laura Loomer?
I'm going to guess, but I think okay. So here's who should have come to her defense. J.D. Vance's wife, Usha, who is of Indian descent, who actually came to her defense out of left field, the incredibly racist Marjorie Taylor Greene of Jewish space laser fame.
Wow.
Marjorie Taylor Greene said Loomer, quote, rhetoric and hateful tone is concerning and doesn't represent MAGA as a whole.
Sounds like somebody's jealous.
Next up, Amber and Matt. Who's the offender?
Okay, this is the man who wrote the books about the hairy children.
The hairy what?
Isn't it the small people?
You think it's J.R.R. Tolkien that
Wait,
You know, he died like 100 years ago.
what did he
This is
write?
Game of Thrones, not Lord of the
That's the same thing.
Yes, that is Game of Thrones author George R.R. Martin. Martin offended HBO and the showrunner of a Game of Thrones spin-off series, House of Dragon, by publishing a blog post criticizing the show's toxic changes from his original work.
Okay, well, maybe write more. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Do you watch it?
Yeah, I do watch it.
Never seen it.
And there's like mad black people on it.
Oh,
Is that the toxic change he was mad about? One thing I did not want. I said one thing.
Are they enslaved? Are the black people enslaved like Game of Thrones?
No, they're like royal.
Oh.
And some of them have dragons now.
Black people got dragons?
Oh my God! Yes!
I need to watch this shit.
Yes, you need to watch it.
That's why he mad. Black people got dragons.
I'm not even allowed to participate in this part of the conversation. All right.
That man a hater.
Yes!
get him.